June 6, 2026. And the New York Knicks have another NBA Finals game today. Gotta love it. After a 105-95 comeback win on the road in Game 1, the New York Knicks are poised to take a stranglehold of the series with another road win. And I think we can do it. Primarily because last game, we did not play that well. We didn't shoot that well. And I don't really think it was necessarily rust. I think it was, got the hiccups this morning. It was adjusting to the Spurs defense. Obviously, every team you play is different. Every team presents different challenges, different obstacles to face. So playing the Spurs, the Knicks did have to fill out how the Spurs would attack. With the new Cat being the hub offense, a lot of things is ran in the paint. So having a 7-5 defensive MVP in the middle of that obviously can cause some obstacles, cause us to have to reroute sometimes, cause us to have to change the game plan slightly, adjust rather. And exactly what I said is happening, man. Number one, I made a post at halftime last night. It didn't post till just now. It's in the Knicks therapy list. The New York Knicks yesterday in Game 1 pretty much acted exactly as I anticipated in the second half. They stopped giving up the open threes to Champagnie. I believe he only had one basket in the second half. We played just team basketball. Everybody got a chance. OG Anunoby had a big stretch like I anticipated. A guy like that, again, when he's healthy, he's gonna impact the whole game, but there's gonna be stretches where he has game-changing plays just because that's the defensive-oriented mindset that he has, plus the ability to stretch the floor. With those two combined, OG Anunoby always has the opportunity to affect the game, and when he gets on a streak where you get a steal here, hit a three here, the stop there, starts to get the ball rolling. Mikal Bridges played well, hit a couple big free throws, huge free throws at the end to put it out of reach. The fact that we were able to push this lead to a 10-point win and our 12th straight playoff win is beautiful. Making history. 12 straight games in the playoffs, all by double digits, if I'm not mistaken. After being down 14 points in the third quarter. Now, we did give up a lead, and Jalen Brunson did kind of make me nervous because he missed 4 straight shots in the fourth quarter. However, and then he can't make every shot, and he made the ones that counted. Never gave up. It was big on that on the OG missed 3, where Jalen Brunson gets the deflection to Mikal Bridges. I'm not sure what Vassell was thinking leaving Jalen Brunson when Mikal Bridges wasn't even looking at the basket. But that's how the cookie crumbled. And it looked good. Yes, the New York Knicks, I don't think we're ever going to shoot that bad again as a team. I don't think Jalen Brunson's going to miss 19 shots again. Mikal Bridges did only take, I believe it was 6 shots, made 3 of them. If he's making those quick end of the shot clock shots, those corner shots, those quick pull-ups, kind of broken play shots, if he's making those shots, we're going to win a championship. The reason being is you know what you're going to get from Cat, which I'm going to get to later. You know what you're going to get from Cat, you know what you're going to get from Brunson. OG, he's pretty consistent. You know what you're going to get from him. Mikal Bridges is the one where it's still, while you're hopeful, while you have seen it so you believe in it, you can't guarantee pencil in what you're going to give him offensively. Defensively, you know he's going to compete. You know he's going to be in the passing lane. Knowing he's going to create turnovers, create havoc. So that's never a question. However, how is he going to show himself on the offensive end? Is he going to be timid? Is he going to be aggressive? Is he going to look towards the basket? So in the past, when Mikal Bridges hasn't been on his game, there's been times I feel like he didn't even really look at the basket to score. He was just looking for Jalen Brunson, looking for Cat, and not, finding the best way to attack the defense. I think everyone needs to be aggressive. Karl Anthony Towns played like a grown man. The big bodega, he played like that. I'm looking at a guy that was aggressive from the jump, from the tip, won the tip. beat Wemby for the jump ball, which rarely happens. So just little stuff like that. The offensive rebounds. Anytime Wemby wasn't in the game, he refused to not get the rebound. He refused to be holding the paint. Wemby come out, defensive player of the year again. Guy everybody calling the alien, coming out to close out, driving right by him. Now he did block him a couple times, which I thought some of them were fouls. I didn't think Karl Anthony Towns got a great whistle. I didn't think any of the Knicks got a great whistle. Game 1, only 3 free throws the entire first half. I believe we finished with about 8 or 11, if I'm not mistaken, just off memory. That can't happen. That can't happen. So we got the refs, again, when OKC was eliminated, one of the main reasons why I had confidence versus the Spurs is because I believe that there would be a fair whistle. Even with OKC, honestly, I did believe that the NBA wouldn't allow those same feelings to permeate through the finals as they have through the playoffs. They wouldn't allow that perception of OKC being cheated for. I don't think they would allow that to happen in the finals. So I do think that would have been an advantage either way. So I did kind of double speak just there. However, since they already had a track record for it, with them being eliminated, it felt fair to believe that, well, at least now the Spurs and us both being in the same situation. Really, in the beginning of the season, we were favored much higher than the Spurs. So it's kind of weird. I mean, again, they did have the better season, they have a better record, and we're in the West. Not gonna act like I don't understand that. But that being said, for people to just put them as the favorite going into the series, in my mind, a lot of reasons just because of Wembanyama, mama. Where's your mama? I think that's a little unfair to the Knicks and what we've accomplished through the playoffs. Again, they've been the most dominant stretch of in NBA playoff history. In the history of the playoffs, the New York Knicks have established themselves as putting on one of the most dominant stretches of all time. If this ends in a ring, we're gonna be talking about the Knicks team for a long time. I'm pretty sure New Yorkers are gonna be talking about this team for a long time, win, lose, or draw. But if they win, the NBA world will have to talk about this team for a long time. But we're not worried about that, not thinking about that, just a thought. Game 2, I expect them to be more aggressive. I expect Wemby to be more aggressive in the paint or attempt to slash more, try to get his hand, get possession of the ball closer to the basket, more paint touches, but it won't be easy. It won't be easy. One, because, again, Karl Anthony Towns is going to consistently put pressure on him offensively, which is going to tire him out. And then 2, Karl Anthony Towns is more developed physically than Victor Wembanyama. It's not going to be easy for Victor Wembanyama to just post up Karl Anthony Towns. Same with Mitchell Robinson. That's why when the both of them come in the game, and with one of the two of them in the game, we have a competent matchup versus Victor Wembanyama. And again, I would argue Mitchell Robinson defends him as good or better than any defender in the NBA. As good or better than any defender in the NBA. He's shown the ability to move his feet with him, athletic-wise, has the length, and he's coupled those skills with the discipline to not jump, not taking pump fakes, staying on his feet, creating a wide base, put his hands up, forcing the defender to score over him, which is, again, very difficult to do with his height and length. Mitchell Robinson, he's putting it together, and it's beautiful to see. See Mitchell Robinson, the longest tenured Knick. Go back and look at Master Bruce CB on YouTube. Go back and look at the Knicks therapy thread. When I was talking Mitchell Robinson, he's always been, for a long time, he's been the key. If Mitchell Robinson can continue to play as dominant, it's going to be an X factor. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Let us see it. Game 2, we need it. They're going to come out with a punch. I expect them to start really aggressively. But the thing is, the New York Knicks, man, I can see us being aggressive too. We need the whistle, man. We need the whistle. Really, really hope that we can get a complete game of fair calls. Because in my opinion, when the game was fair, that's when we made our run. I don't even think we got favorable calls. I want to say Jalen Brunson, again, off memory, only took 6 free throws the whole game. You know what I mean? So This guy, in the world of foul baiters and in the world of unethical basketball, Jalen Brunson does play the right way. Now, again, he's smaller, so he does have to do the head fakes, head nods, things like that. He has to embellish contact a little bit. But that's just part of the game as we continue to flow. That continues to be just the way the game is played nowadays. But he is an egregious foul baiter. He is not an egregious foul baiter. Look at the stats. Even Castle said it himself in post game that the difference between him and SGA, they have a lot of similarities. Obviously, one height and one's left-handed, one's right-handed. But skill and focus is similar. But he said SGA was much more looking for fouls, where Jalen Brunson is playing straight up, just trying to score, get to a spot. So that's coming straight from the camel's mouth, straight from an opponent, straight for somebody that's having to be in the trenches with him. So one thing I did find a bit interesting as well is that Castle and Wemby went out of their way to say that they believe that they're a better team. Now, I mean, should they be confident? Absolutely. Should they be conceding? Absolutely not. But that being said, I'm not really sure it's advantageous for anybody on their side to be saying that they think that they're the better team. I don't really see the point of that. Besides, I guess maybe they're trying to self-motivate. Maybe they're trying to, remind themselves, hey, we think we're better, so we should be better. We should play better. I don't know. But I think those young players may regret that. I think this is probably going to be the last time we hear them say something like that. I think after this win, lose, or draw, I think they're going to realize that wasn't the move, and they didn't really benefit from saying that claim. So, but we still see, got to stand on it, got to back it up. Master Bruce CB, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, just Master Bruce on Instagram. Follow a play, I follow you back. We got Knicks stuff in the area. I love it. New York Knickerbockers, Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Friday, oh baby!